welcome back to my channel. So today we are coloring some hair. We're going from black to blonde. I have 3 bundles in 14 inches from Eunice Hair and a lace frontal. I don't know where I got the frontal from. I literally found it in my room. Like, long story, but I found that frontal and I was like, I'm finna make me a wig. So I'm just gonna go in with some BW2 powder and 30 volume developer. I'm just using 2 different brand developers because I just had one that was left over. It was barely anything in there, but I use everything because I'll be trying to save my coins. So I'm just gonna add my 30 volume developer and just keep adding that to the powder until you get the consistency that you want. Now I'm just gonna start applying the bleach to the hair. I just go from ends to roots. I'm not trying to do an ombre effect or anything. That's just the way I apply my bleach. As I go up to the roots though, you wanna turn your brush to the side and make little strokes because you don't want a straight line. It's just not gonna look right. And y'all, get you some gloves. Like, I was out of gloves. I was almost out of foil. I'm over here using a shower cap, but it was a whole tornado warning going on outside, so I had to make it work. Now I just flip the hair over and I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. As you're going through applying the bleach, you also want to pretty much move your brush into the hair, because if you don't open up your wefts all the way, like right now mine are folded, the inside will still be black. So as I'm going through, you're going to start seeing me kind of turn my brush and open up the hair, if that makes sense, and get the inside to make sure I get every piece of hair. So yeah, just like this, as you see, I'm opening it up, putting some bleach, opening up some more, and adding more bleach. And now I'm just folding it and going through a little bit more, just making sure I got every piece. And you see what I'm talking about. If you don't open it up, it's still going to be black spots. So make sure you are opening it up, checking all the spots just to be sure that you got it all. After I finish doing that, I'm just going to put the hair into some foil and set that to the side and move on to the next bundle. Now, I didn't record me doing the other bundles because I literally did the same exact thing as I did on the first one, nothing different. I bleached it, put it in foil, put it to the side, and moved on to the next one. So now I'm here doing the frontal. The frontal's not much different either. You still want to bleach the hair from ends to roots, but the only difference is you're going to see me start kind of parting it, making sure I get in between the parts with the bleach, because if you don't do that, you will have dark spots within those as well. So yeah, I'm just gonna do the same thing for the frontal as well, where I turn my brush to the side because I do not want that straight across line. It's not cute. So turn your brush to the side, add the bleach, and I'm gonna flip it over and do the other side. I did get some of the bleach on the lace. It's okay, I'm going to bleach my knots anyways, and that part of the lace isn't going to show, so I didn't care too much, but definitely try not to get any bleach on your lace. Now, this is how my first bundle is looking after bleaching the 3 bundles and the frontal. It's processing pretty good, but I'm going to let it sit a little bit longer because I want it even blonder than that. So now I'm going to go back to my frontal, and after it got a bit blonde, not all the way to where I wanted, but close enough, I went ahead and started bleaching my knots. So I'm just going to take that BW2 powder, some 30 volume developer, and I'm going to stir that up. For bleaching your knots, you do not want it to be too thin or watery. You want your bleach to be more so thick, because if it's not thick enough, it can leak through and seep to your roots, and it can bleach your roots, and you're gonna have blonde roots unless that's what you want. So you want to make sure that you're putting enough powder and bleach that is going to make a thick consistency. So as you see, I'm applying the bleach with a gentle hand. I'm not raking it across or pressing it in. I'm just literally tapping the bleach onto the lace. If you're too rough with it, it can leak through and get to those knots. So you just want to cover up your entire lace with a gentle hand and just let that sit on there. So I'm going to cover it with foil, and I'm going to check it about every 10 to 15 minutes. Once I go back and check it, I'm just going to wait until it gets to the tone that I'm looking for. Pretty much it's going to be brassy, as you can see right here, and that's where you want it to be, because we're going to go in with this purple shampoo and we're going to kind of tone that up a bit. Now as you can see here, you don't see any black dots. The lace is tinted, and that's exactly how I want it to be. I'm going to go in with this Shimmer Lights, which is the purple shampoo, and I'm going to apply that to the lace and the hair. This is going to help tone out the brassiness in the hair and also in the lace, and it's also going to help me get to that ashier tone of blonde that I'm looking for. Now, as I was washing this frontal, I noticed that it's not as blonde as I want it to be. I was hoping that I'll just wait and see how I end up liking it. I should have went back in at this moment before I even shampooed it and just re-bleached it, but I just wanted to see how it turned out. So definitely let your bleach sit on there either longer. Mine was on there for at least an hour, or you're gonna have to bleach it twice. Either one, just if you're trying to get the color I got, bleach it longer or bleach it again. So I shampooed with the Shimmer Lights and rinsed that out, and then I'm going to go back in and shampoo it again. But this time I'm gonna let it sit on the hair so I can process it a little bit. I normally let that just sit there. After I do all my bundles, I'll just go back and rinse it out one by one again. So normally it'll just sit on there for about 15 minutes, not too long. And I'm just gonna go through and do that same thing with the rest of my bundles. So this bundle seemed to be the only one that got the closest to the blonde that I wanted. Again, I should have went back and re-bleached before I even shampooed. So if you're trying to get that color, just re-bleach your hair, try to get it to this blonde, and then keep doing what you're doing. Now it's time to tone the hair. I have T18 and T35, but I ended up just using T18 because I just wanted it lighter. So all I'm gonna do is empty the bottle, and then you want to put 2 bottlefuls of 30 volume developer. It says to use 20, but again, I had 30. I wasn't gonna buy a whole new bottle, so we just had to make it work. So after you mix all of it up pretty good, I'm just gonna start saturating the hair. And you just want to put it all over the hair. I like to saturate it because I want to get every single strand. So yeah, I'm just gonna dump whatever I have left over in the bowl, because again, baby, we not wasting no product. So I'm just gonna saturate all that hair, get every strand, and it's gonna start turning like a purplish color. If your hair doesn't turn purple, you did something wrong. You either mixed it wrong or something the wrong proportions. You have to rinse it out and redo the whole process again. So after I let that sit for a while, the hair is going to be very purple. You're going to get this here type of tone, purple looking hair. I rinsed that out, and I went ahead and made my wig, and I was not satisfied with the color. It was not the blonde I want. So I just went back and I bleached it again. Like I said before, don't do what I did. If you already bleach it the first time and you already know from the jump you might end up wanting it lighter, you just need to go ahead and re-bleach it before you even shampoo or anything, because that just took up a lot of time. So I started re-bleaching it again. As you see, it looked more so like a ash brown, and I really wanted more so an ash blonde. So yeah, don't do what I did. You just want to re-bleach it, then do the toning process, because now I have to redo the whole thing. So after I finished bleaching it, I did get some of my roots blonde, so I had to go in and darken my roots. I went in with the Revlon. It was just in the dark brown color. And after that, I went in with the dark ash blonde just to color my hair instead of going in and retoning it. And this is the color it came out to be. I love it. It's pretty. I like the different tones in it. And yeah, so thank you all for watching this video. I hope I helped you out some. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up and comment down below.